around is like, what happened in this election? And basically, was it that Trump's message or Trump himself had some sort of unique political appeal, or was he there with his own abilities at the time of this essentially anti-incumbent frustration? And you make a pretty convincing case it really is that one.
Right. I think that it was as close as it was because of how unpopular he is. Right. If it had been a fresh candidate, I think it would have looked much more like the other backlashes against incumbents around the rest of the world. And the point I make is that when you look at the actual number of people going out to vote, there were about 19 million people who had voted for Biden 4 years ago who just didn't vote this time. Right. I mean, really think about that. Right. And part of the problem, too, is when we look at each election result just in this very narrow context of what did each campaign do, we miss the larger picture of really the 21st century, where for the first time we've had 9 of the last 10 elections firing the party in power. Right? That hasn't happened. We haven't had 3 consecutive flips in the White House since the 19th century, right? People don't like the choices that they're being offered. And basically the best way to win this election is to have lost the last one, right? And I think that the commentary, which is breathless about Trump winning, gives the false impression that individual Americans have decided they like what he has to offer. It's just not the case.
That point, I want to take a step back because this is something I'm pretty obsessed with. If you think about